The people that have gone wild over them are the ones who've ordered them in the past. This has the biggest reorder of any annual we've ever offered. The people that got them last year and the year before last cannot wait for them to come on. They've been all over my Facebook. Sometimes they ask me 2 or 3 times a day, when are they coming on?
And they sold out last May.
They just absolutely blasted out. So don't miss out on these, because here they are. This is the first time SunPatiens of any type have been on this season. And this is what you get. What you see is what you get.
Okay, 8 pieces. You get 2 each. 4 different colors. We're gonna walk them through. $44. Shipping and handling is free. Come on into your screen, because imagine what your yard or your garden, your guard will look like when you have these inside. Shall we walk through?
But this is spreading Corona. If you love the salmon, and by the way, I had some delicious Alaskan salmon last night, and it was this color. This is this beautiful bright orange right here. How gorgeous is that one right there? And this one.
Look at this.
This, by the way, in my book,
that is
Garden
magenta.
Magic, this is on my front porch in the picture in my book. I had these on there, and this one is the wonderful Merlot Magic. Dense plants, lots and lots of flowers, and then again, the white flowers, they're coming in to illuminate the garden. And this is the beautiful bright lights right here. And then, of course, my fanciful friends, this is tickled pink.
Oh, okay. And we were just showing you one of them,
but
there are actually 2 of them. That's only half of the collection that you're going to receive. So what do I get when I get this home? I get 8 already blooming. Look at that!
Asking you should receive.
This is what we get when we get them home. Look how sweet.
And I love this. You know, some may be blooming in the box, but they're going to be this size when you get these. These bloom their heads off. The collection will cover 70 square feet in your garden. No deadheading. The blooms are 3 inches across. Follow your instructions, read your growing guide, and feed these about once every 3 weeks with our General Bud and Flower Booster. And you can expect these to they should get about 24 inches across and 24 inches tall or larger. That's 24 is on the low end. And
that's what we're seeing, that's what we're seeing here, and that would be the first season, 24 inches.
Well, these are annuals.
Annuals, so that's the only season. This is the season.
These go all the way until frost.
Oh my gosh.
Anybody that's looked on my Facebook page, that's the picture I put up. The whole back patio is completely surrounded by these. I have got them planted at the edge of the patio in a flower bed, and then behind them, I have them in pots, which gave them even more height. So I had an absolute bank of color there, and nothing but color all season long.
They're absolutely gorgeous. So if you're looking for the wow, the pop of color, the vibrancy, the vividness. Look at, and I love how tough it is, but the other thing, I love the green in there. Philip, I like the green. The leaves, they're gorgeous.
It's great foliage, and they're absolutely dense all the way down in there. They don't fall apart. You want a lot of color, and you think, oh, these are impatiens, but I have got a lot of sun. These are SunPatiens, full hot baking sun or half shade. And this is what you can expect. Big, big things.
So I have to ask the geneticist again, because I know that you travel around. When they were creating these SunPatiens, what were they trying to do to make it easier for us, the growers?
Well, what my buddy Doug told me, first they build the chassis, which is the plant. You want to make sure the plant's going to be a certain size, certain compacts. We wanted these to be fairly uniform in size. Then they add the colors on. And then you want to make sure that the leaves are really good. Because sometimes plants, the leaves don't look great, but the flowers are good. You want the entire package. That's what we have there. And there's that Merlot Magic, just absolutely stunning. And that is the one that I chose to go on my front porch. Crazy about that one. And then you have the bright lights there. Again, you got to have the white flowers. And if you've got these blooming in parts of your garden and you picked up the Shasta, you got the white flowers all over. Just wonderful. But the dark, dark foliage, that's what they bred for that one, so that the white pops even more.
Green.
Because you've got shadow and light all in the same place. Tickled pink, beautiful, beautiful soft pink, and so many blooms. You don't even know that there's foliage down in there. Just absolutely solid blossoms. And we're going to see a close-up of the spreading corona, which is exactly what that salmon looked that Alaskan salmon looked like that I had for dinner last night.
You know what, let me share with you what's going on. M43508 is the item number. We started with 4,000. There are only 1,500 remaining.
Are you kidding me?
This is our first quantities of the season, and you know, it did sell out in May, and that's why Vicki, our very first caller, 10 minutes into the show, was like, I'm waiting on the SunPatiens. They are rolling out of here, and so get your order, and you get 8 pieces. So we were just showing you the 4 different colors, but 8 plants are gonna arrive your way. I wanna welcome in Sandy. She's calling from Indiana. Hi, Sandy, I'm Rachel, this is Philip. Good afternoon to you.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
I love these. I had them last year, and I was waiting.
I knew it. I knew it.
Well, tell us about your experience with the SunPatiens last year, Sandy.
Well, I live in the woods, and I have a deck that's in the sun, and I have shade everywhere, and so it's hard for me to, you know, put the flowers that get sun and shade.
Yeah.
And I love impatiens anyway, and these are just simply fantastic. They last till they were the last ones to go when the cold snap hit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mine were too, Sandy.
Yeah. And did you have what did you think of the color? Describe the colors for us. Big?
I loved all the colors.
Okay. And did they get big and have a nice spread and fullness?
Actually, I put 2 in each pot, and that was almost too much by the end of the summer.
Nice.
Because they got so big.
Yeah,
that's great.
they absolutely fill them up, and it's one of those things. Unlike you, Sandy, you had them last year, so you wanted them again. Once I had them, you know, I usually change it up. Once I had those, I thought, okay, going to get those is like going to get bread. You're not going to run out of bread, and I never want to run out of SunPatiens in my garden.
Nope, and I heard you guys say you only had like 1,500 left, and I was
Yes.
so glad that I got in. I was just
Yeah.
sitting here waiting for you guys to do these.
Oh, well, I'm so glad. And you know what? You're getting 4 different colors, right? And then 2 of each, and they'll be nice and big. And Sandy, will you take a picture and put it on our Facebook pages if you can?
I sure will.
Thank you so much. We so appreciate you calling. Have a happy 2016.
Okay, you too. Thank you.
And call back
Thanks,
anytime,
Sandy.
Sandy.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, take care. You know,
likes
I love.
them.
She likes them. I
Yeah,
love
she
it.
does.
But you know, I think like a lot of us, sun and shade in our yards.
And
what do I
big
put there that's
blooms.
going to grow?
Look how big the flowers are. That's what I love. If you like regular impatiens that they just take the shade, they won't take the sun. They also get the powdery mildew. These are disease resistant, big flowers, and big color. I use these when I'm designing gardens for my clients. I'll have a long perennial border. I stick this in every now and then because there's a gigantic splash of color. It's
Beautiful.
like, oh my gosh, it's otherworldly.
It's absolutely beautiful. Can we go through the colors again? And I know we've got pictures to show you because you're going to get 4 gorgeous colors, including a beautiful white. But we'll start with Merlot Magic.
Which is my absolute favorite, Merlot Magic, which is that dense wine color. Love that one. And the deep dark foliage. And of course, you got to have the bright lights. Your garden is just going to look so much better with the white flowers in it, and that one really delivers. Beautiful. You get a pair of those in the collection. And the perfect pink one. This is like the inside of a conch shell. I think if you put your ear to it, you could probably hear the ocean. But I'm crazy about that color. It's the perfect pink. And the perfect salmon orange is this spreading corona. It is an electric color. This is what's in fashion these days. I love that color in my garden, and I mix it with the reds.
You know what I love about it is, okay, so remember this is 8 pieces. You'll get 2 of each of those 4 different colors.
Yes.
What I love about it is even sitting here, it feels like, and I know certainly in The Wizard of Oz, it was a poppy field, but it feels so dense that you've got that same feeling of just a wave of color and all these different colors. And I'm a new gardener, and so what I love, and maybe you'll appreciate too, is that Cottage Farms really will help, you know, spoon feed you. When you get these home, you'll get what you need, and you'll get the appropriate directions for it. And remember, they ship at the time. My hands are cold, sorry.
That's all right.
They ship at the time that's right for our area, right?
That's correct. No worrying. It just gives you a heads up. You will get fresh plants directly to your door, and guaranteed.
Yay! And the guarantee is something that we love as well. Thank you, my love. And is there a flower booster that we need to get for this one?
Yes, exactly. Our bud flower booster, our general one, pick that one up. It's good for everything. And also, the annuals are just fabulous, but so are the perennials. Bottom line is, at Cottage Farms, we aren't happy if you aren't happy, and we warrant our perennials.